Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Tailgate Talks. Today I got Kevin Rothbaum here. We'll be talking about some precision ag equipment and something that's kind of new coming for this year, I guess, right?
Yeah, so it comes back to about 2 years in the making or so. AMVAC and Trimble actually have got a agreement going on that they are working together to actually bring together a new and updated version of the Smartbox systems that we've all known about. They're kind of bringing this technology to the field to update some of the things that they've had in the past, but making it now section-based and also variable rate-based application system.
So we can variable rate insecticide now.
We can variable rate insecticide. So it actually kind of brings it to a different level where, if you've got pH sensitive soils, you can do different rates based off of that, or maybe fertility or something else that affects your operation.
Is there anything else we can do with these smart boxes? Can we put any other products in them? If we put down some kind of granular, is there any other way we can use these things?
So the base system of what they started with is the Smartbox Plus system, which looks exactly like the old smart boxes that you've had in the past. And they have an updated version that's called SIMPAS. And SIMPAS is taking the same carriage and it actually now puts it into potentially 3 different products that we can do in the field. So then you could do an insecticide, you could do maybe a micronutrient, or maybe even a concentrated fertilizer in furrow. Now, all of this system, the SIMPAS in particular, is released, has the ability to up for purchase, but it takes the same technology, makes it 3-in-1, and then you have 3 separate compartments that are loaded with the chemical or insecticide or whatever type of product you're choosing. Has its own RFID reader on there. And then when you put it on there, it scans it. The system knows what it's in there. And it also keeps track of how much product is done. So the nice thing about those 3 compartments is you don't have to fully empty them before you change them and bring them back to your retailer. So you can now, compared to a Smartbox system, use a partial compartment, bring it back, and get credit for that partial component. So yeah, makes it really nice in terms of not worrying about, hey, do I have to completely empty it? And it's really inconvenient during planting to stop, replace while you're maybe not empty with seed. Just keep on going. When you fill with seed, you change your compartments out, off and run, and try to save time and energy. Yeah, there's really some neat things about this. Also has some quick attach meters compared to the old plunger style of the Smartbox legacy systems. And when you have that in there, it's all section based to be with today's technology. And it's also meant to work with these new high-speed planters that are out there. So that's part of it too.
Sounds like a lot of different things, new upgrades coming. So that sounds kind of something interesting for sure. All right, let's go check out the cab and see what the monitor looks like.
So as we go to the cab, and what this Smartbox Plus system is meant to work with out of the gate is our working relationship with Trimble and AMVAC has brought them to have 2 different monitors of their choice, either the GFX 350 or the GFX 750. So what we have here is the GF 350, which is a little bit smaller. So it does have a UT display, or a universal terminal, that communicates with the Smartbox Plus system. And this is where you can set your variable rate, your flat rate, and your section control in the cab. This makes it work just like it does with a planter with section shutoffs, or a sprayer with section shutoffs either. So saving you overlap, skips, things like that, make sure that it's well applied. And not only does it work with the Trimble, but it does work with other displays that have a universal terminal or a VT type of ISO bus control system. So if you have options that are newer monitors, such as the John Deere 4640s, 2630s, also there is compatibility with Pro 700s, Ag Leader in Command displays to run these systems. So if you're interested, there are more than one option, but their preferred option is the Trimble when we do variable rate control.
Well, Kevin, thanks for that tour through the cab and the planter. Can anybody just go somewhere to find out more information, or who do they talk to?
Yeah, if you guys do want to look up this system, so go to the website simpas.com, so SIMPAS.com. That'll tell you more about the Smartbox Plus system and the SIMPAS system and how that might actually help your operation to combat, well, primarily corn rootworm that we're fighting in this area.
If you have any questions, call this guy. He knows everything.
or go to farmerscoopsociety.com.
There we go. Do that too. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Hi, welcome to
Tailgate Talks.
Fail.
These components or these
We're doing
are so good.
We're
I'm
doing
doing so good.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I would just say maybe let's just show the monitor of what we're working with, how that works.
Let's tee that up. So, let's go check out the cab and see what the monitor looks like.
Yep.
All right, let's go check out the cab and see what the monitor looks like.
Good idea.